Welcome back to the wonderful Aurora. Now that we've got a particle beam strength of 3, I don't know whether that's actually been powerful enough. I'm just going to do a little Google search. Aurora for X particle beam. Is this the right one? That's not it. Particle beams. Nope. It is particle beamer, isn't it? I had a great thing that told me all about it. Wiki. It was very simple. It did what it needed to do. That's not it. It used to be Aurora 4X. I'm not interested in looking up real weapons. Oh, this could be it. Right, here we go. Particle beam. Right, so if we've just done a strength 3, that's an example of a strength 5. So, strength 3, working on strength 4, capacitor recharge rate. I don't know what this is all about. Doesn't have to fire fast, I don't think. Damage base is 2.5 divided by the capacitor recharge rate times 5 seconds. The base damage 2.5. Anyway, damage report. That's the example of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is what have I got? I've got 3 at the moment. Have I got 3? 3. So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's probably not going to get through any armour. Is that right? They might hit their damaging the armour. 4 would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. I need one of those damage pictures, damage profile. That's useful, but not very. Aurora for X particle beam damage profile. Particle beams. Does anyone want to link between a 15 centimeter? That's not nothing to do with it. Anyway, let's just build it. So we're going to build one anyway. We are going to go with a we're going to need one of those as well, aren't we? Right. Well, should we start with that then? Beam fire control range. Oh. So even if it can fire far, we're going to need something that can see far too. Is that right? Do I need that? Multi-weapon single. Whoa. I don't understand. Okay. Do I need one of these? Fire control, speed rating, normal size, normal range, times. There we go. Bigger. Now we've got further. Much bigger. Much better. Right, so if I need that, I've got it. Right, perfect. Don't need fast tracking speed because it's going to be stationary. Why not? Give it a bit of hardening. It's only going to be one gun. Is it going to be one, or am I going to add a couple to it? Let's leave it a multiple. Does that give any difference? Right. How does that look? Right. Prototype that, just in case that's what we need. Right. Particle beam. At the moment, the best we can do is this. Yeah, we do need a bit of that. No lance technology, no idea. Prototype that. Right. Now, if we mount that onto our ship, our bomber, codename Birmingham, and hit the prototype button. And we go with the beam fire control. Might need it, don't know. Let's just add the beam thingy first and see if it gives us an error. Particle beam. If we added that, yes, reactors are generating insufficient power for the weapon. The ship. Oh my gosh, it needs a reactor. The ship has beam weapons, but no beam fire control. There was a beam. You do need a beam fire control. Right, and now we need a what? A recreation? No, a reactor. See, this is why we're doing these things. We're learning. We don't have an we got an engine, but we need a separate reactor, do we? Ah, dear. Something to power it, I guess. Don't think I've got anything built. Right, to the research plant. I guess it's power and propulsion. Power plant boost. Is that it? Or is it? Or is it actual? Is it something like this? Shield generator. Power plant. This should be what we're looking for. A Tomahawk fusion reactor with a power plant boot. Do we need this? Do we need a boost? How much power do I need for this? Right, put that there. Does it tell me how much I need? I need to go to there, I think. For the weapons, 0 stroke 2. Interesting. Power 7.2. 7 stroke 2. Right. So this would provide 9.6. And if I got rid of that, it would give me 8. Right. Maximum explosion size is 4. Explosion chance 5%. This is a worrying, isn't it? This would increase the explosion chance. Just make the power plant bigger. Right. What did it say I needed? 7.2. Right. Power per hull size. Power output 7.06. So that would do that, and I need 2 of those then. Is that right? I need 2, 7. Is this right? Prototype that. Right. Refresh. Refresh. Tech. Right. Power plant. Okay, that meant that went away. What does the -2 mean? Power plant is the power source for all powered ship components such as beam weapons. Power plant offered various power output based on the technology in use. Each ship should have at least enough power generation capacity to fire all of its beam weapons. Okay. Boosts give you extra. Power versus efficiency. In the same tech for engines, a power increase setting here increases the output of the reactor at the expense of a higher chance of a secondary explosion if the reactor is hit. Oh, if the reactor is hit, okay. Hopefully the reactor doesn't get hit. Size is the size and hull spaces of the reactor ranges between 0.1 and 30 hull size. The total power output of a reactor is power output per hull size, which is a constant for each type of reactor, times size in hull spaces. Everything else is also multiplied by the size cost. But how do I know how much power I need? This thing says power 7-2. What's the -2? Because I got the 7. Did I get the 7? 7.1. What's the -2 for? Doesn't tell me. Nope, that doesn't help. Particle beams. Doesn't. Capacitor recharge rate. Has that got something to do with recharge rate? I don't know. Ah, could be the recharge rate. So if I created a power supply that was smaller than 7, let's see what that does. Prototype that. Right. Refresh the tech. Let's get rid of the power supply. Let's add the smaller one. Error goes away again. I'm guessing then, maybe because it rounded, maybe I got it just too close. Create another one. Power plant. This one produces 8. Can I make it smaller? Prototype that one. Right, refresh tech. Remove my power plant. Add the one that's too small. And the error goes away. Right. I'm going to put on the one that I think it needs, which is not the small 6 one. It's the big 7 one. There you go. So obsolete. Component. Obsolete. That one. So if we added that one, how would that make you feel? Rate of fire 20. Okay. I don't think that So if I add another one, does that change the rate of fire? No, so I don't need to. I've only got one. I thought I had another one. TS, don't know what that means. Target speed? I'm adding loads to see whether it makes any difference anywhere. Nope, alright. Now remove all but one. Right, I think that is all we need to shoot at 150. So we're pretty happy with 7. So let's go with 10 for armor rating. What is your range? 32 billion. That's plenty. And you can go 4,000 kilometers. Do you know what? I think we've got something here. So let's just check. We've got 4,000 kilometers, 10 armor. Oh, we need to deploy for. Should we say year? Should we say 8 months? Should we say 7 months? I mean, to get it under 10,000 would be unnecessary. Right, yeah. Let's also then remove the. I like having the combat information thing, but I don't think we need this. Shall we find out what it is? ELINT. New concept. ELINT is electronics intelligence gathering. It is performed by a new line in the ELINT modules. Yeah, but what is it? New concept. I'm reading from the wiki. I'll move it in so you can see it. Intelligence gathering is performed by a new line of ship components. The electronic intelligence and analysis modules. These start at strength 5 and follow up similar strength prosime sensors. Once one of the prerequisites for each module comes with an EN sensor strength technology. In modules are 10 hull size. Primary functions to gather electronic signals, intelligence, and alien populations and activity sources. And I will add ground forces at some point. Increase strength through the rate is 1 intelligence point. That's why we're getting intelligence points. With the populations higher, it's harder to gain. Alien active sensors will initially just be displayed. Right, once 100 intelligence points have been gathered, the population size in millions and the number of installations will be displayed. Additional information becomes available at higher intelligence levels. 200 points, the number of factories and mines. Excellent. I'm leaving it on. Leaving it on. Right, okay, good. Right, super duper. Right, 12-month deployment time, because we're going to sit above this and just shoot this thing for a while. Maintenance, we need to add maintenance. And stuff. MSP biggest is 315, so we need maintenance. So we need engineering space. Let's have another engineering space, or 2 or 3. It's going to reduce the speed and the range when we add all this stuff. So we might end up adding fuel as well. MSP, so we need some storage. Maintenance storage. Let's just do a standard one. There we go. Right, that helped. That helped loads. So we need less engineering now. What if we went down to 2? It gives you just a bit under. Yeah, I want another engineering space. There we go. 31 billion kilometers. That is still plenty. It's 10,369 tons. Rename the class. We don't need a code name. This is the Bomber 034. Maintenance life longer than its deployment time. And if we drop that to 9, nearly gets us. What can we drop? I mean, let's just have a look at our unused shipyards for naval. I mean, there's an 11,000. We could retool that one. The dropship. I'm not sure I'm going to build any more of those dropships. That's for sure. I might do. I could retool again for them, couldn't I? Am I going to build 5 of these? Would it just be better to not worry about the size and go with one of these? Or that one? Size doesn't matter. Because we're going for the bigger shipyard with lots of... You're going to want to build like 3 of them? Maybe. Maybe we do. I don't know. Because we've got to get quite close. I want 15 layers of armour. Forget it. Let's just give me 15 layers of armour. Do I know from here how much stuff it's taking? Components. Geranium. There we are. Gallicite. It is taking a bit, isn't it? 200 gallicite just for the engine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 200, we got a bit of it. Right. I think that could be what we've got. Is the range still okay? 27 billion kilometers. It's there, isn't it? Can't read it. Yes, plenty. Plenty for what we need it to do. That looks like our first bomber. It's kind of not going to work because the lasers are not anywhere near powerful enough. But that's what we're going to go with, I think. Is it worth adding anything else? Should we add a bit more? If we go to 16, that makes it a bit of a round number. And then remove that. Really? You can't add just a tiny fuel storage because it's 5 tons and I want to go up 4 tons to make it neat and tidy. Twelve point 4, 12.3, too big, 12.2, 12.1. Oh my gosh. 12.15. No. 4, 2, 3. 4. Too big. 3, 5. This isn't going to work, is it? As soon as you round up. Oh. Yep. 12 is fine. Call it 12. Call it 12. We haven't got engineered space tiny. Is 12 tons. And have we got maintenance, tiny, 2.5 tons. There you go. 11.999. Fine, that'll do. That'll do. It goes 3,300. It goes 32 billion. 1.5 maintenance life. Maximum repair is 315. We've got 800. We have got an engine. We got 60,000 litres of fuel. 32 billion. That'll be fine. We've got an underpowered, under-ranged beam fire control. We have got a thermal sensor, an ELINT module, and an active sensor that will pick up these things. The beam fire control should be able to pick it up. I don't know what any of that means. Let me check the beam fire control settings. Normal range, normal speed, hardening. Yep, nothing else we can do about that one. Perfect. Fine. Yep, this is the one. This is the one. Retool for. It's a brand new shipyard, so we'll use that, and that all means it retools straight away. Retool for the. What kind of thing? I got. Hold on. We got to research these components. Bomber. Is it the wide view? Have I got to click each one? Research proto. Yeah, I think I do. Research proto. Research proto. There we go. Is that everything? I think so. Research screen. Power and propulsion. I think we need to close it and reopen it. And probably that. Research screen. Power propulsion. We need one of those. Instant that with those points. We want sensor. What's it? Instant that. And is that it? No, that one there as well. Instant that. Right now. Shipyard retool for the bomber.